Cantillation, or trope, in Hebrew ta'ameh hamikra, is a system of symbols that allows us to read and interpret our Jewish sacred texts. There are 6 main clauses or families: sof pasuk, etnachta, katon, tvir, revi'i, segol. Each clause family is listed in the color I have assigned it. Sof pasuk is pink, etnachta yellow, katon green, tvir blue, revi'i orange, segol purple. When preparing a Torah or Haftarah reading, it's helpful to color code each clause using a highlighter. Each clause consists of a group of symbols. For instance, in the clause sof pasuk, there are 3 symbols: mercha, tipcha, and sof pasuk. The etnachta clause contains mercha, tipcha, munach, etnachta. The katon clause contains kadma, mapach, pashta, munach, katon. The katon clause also includes yitiv, munach katon, and zakef gadol. The tvir clause includes kadma, darga, tvir, and mercha, tvir. The revi'i clause includes munach revi'i, kadma ve'azla. Revi'i also includes gershayim and gerash. The segol clause includes munach, zarka, munach, segol. Additionally, there are rare tropes. These occur occasionally and include tlisha gdola, tlisha ktana, pazer, shalshalet. These are the rarest tropes, and in some cases occur only once in the Torah. They are karnei para, yareach ben yomo, mercha kufula. Each trope symbol has 3 main functions: melody, syllabic stress, and punctuation. The specific melody chanted for Torah in Bereshit, Shemot, Vayikra, Bamidbar, and Devarim sounds like the following. An example is the etnachta clause. Mercha tipcha munach etnachta. Now let's hear the same etnachta clause chanted in reading Haftarah, or from Nevi'im. Mercha tipcha munach etnachta. When chanting the same clause, when reading Megillat Esther, you might hear Mercha tipcha munach etnachta. Here is the etnachta clause in Shir Hashirim trope, used for the reading on Passover, Ruth, or Kohelet, read on Sukkot. Mercha tipcha munach etnachta. For Eicha, or the Book of Lamentations read on Tisha B'Av, Mercha טיפחה מונחת נחתה. The second function of trope is to create syllabic stress. Where the trope symbol is placed, either above or below the word, indicates to the reader which syllable is to be stressed. In this example from Genesis, the word bereshit has a tipcha symbol below the shin. That tells the reader the stress is bereshit, and chanted bereshit as opposed to bereshit or bereshit. Again, the tipcha underneath the shin creates bereshit. The third function of trope is to create punctuation. Each trope symbol indicates punctuation by telling the reader to keep chanting or to pause. Each and every symbol is either a mechaber, a connector that tells us to keep singing, or a mafsik, a separator that tells us to pause. Mechaber, or plural mechabrim, as indicated with an arrow. These symbols tell you to keep singing and connect until you reach the next mafsik, or separator. The following symbols are all mechabrim, connectors. Mercha, munach, kadma, mapach, darga, tlisha ktana, yareach ben yomo, mercha kfula. Mafsik, to pause or separate. The plural is mafsikim, as indicated by the pause button. These symbols tell you to pause and breathe, and function like a comma or a period. The following symbols are all mafsikim, separators. The most important is sof pasuk, which translates as end of verse and functions like a period. Etnachta, katon, revi'i, zakef gadol, segol, shalshalet, tipcha, pashta, yetiv, zarka, munach with a line, also known as legarme, tvir, geresh, azla, gershayim, pazer, tlisha gdola, karne para. All of these are mafsikim, or separators.